Well, first of all, we should be cutting taxes for working families and small businesses. We should be cutting taxes for working families and small businesses. And as for how we finance an ambitious infrastructure agenda, look, when it comes time to embark upon wars of choice based often on false pretenses, when it comes time to shovel trillions of dollars at investment banks on Wall Street to bail them out, when Senator Purdue and Mitch McConnell want to spend trillions of dollars on giveaways for their political donors, Senator Purdue never asked where we're going to find those resources. It's when it comes time to invest in our infrastructure that Senator Purdue suddenly pleads that the country is bankrupt. Remember that Senator Purdue went into the Senate 6 years ago saying that getting the federal debt under control was his top priority, even before COVID. $5 trillion of growth in the federal debt.
Seconds.
But it hasn't gone to investments in infrastructure. It hasn't gone to investments in small businesses and working people. A huge amount of it has gone to giveaways to Senator Purdue's donors who pay him for lavish retreats on his private island.
Rebuttal, Senator Purdue.
Yes, I get to rebut that. Thank you. Well, first of all, he still hasn't answered the question how he's going to pay for it. And for him to tell the people of Georgia that he believes in cutting taxes is a joke. No Democrat has ever said that. And I'm telling you that right now, Joe Biden is going to drive taxes up. If you don't believe it, listen to what he just said last week. And Jon Ossoff will be a rubber stamp for that policy. Look, I believe in public-private partnerships. We've already proven that around the world. That can absolutely build infrastructure. But this idea,
10 seconds.
just like under President Obama, where he went forward with a great $1 trillion infrastructure package that gave us no economic return. They don't understand.
All right.
For Jon Ossoff to talk about creating jobs is a joke.
Thank you very
He's
much.
not created one American job.
Thank you very much, Senator. Rebuttal, Jon Ossoff.
Well, while we're on the subject of infrastructure and climate change, Senator, just like you haven't answered the question whether you still support abolishing the Department of Education, and we know you're not going to answer the question because you're afraid to answer the question. You haven't answered the question whether you accept the scientific consensus that human greenhouse gas pollution is driving climate change.
I need to rebut that, please. Thank you.
Yes, quickly.
While we're talking about unanswered questions, you've never come clean on Al Jazeera or the Chinese Communist government, even though people have talked about that. You still say you don't take corporate money, even though there's a documented press article about that. So when you start talking about economic matters and creating jobs, it's really an irony since you've never created one American job.
This is the swamp, folks. This is the swamp. He won't answer the question, always deflecting, always pivoting. Do you support abolishing the Department of Education? Do you accept the scientific consensus on climate change? Senator, don't refer to your notes, look into the camera and tell us.
The question is, did he take corporate money? He has not answered that. John, will you answer that to the people of Georgia right now?
My campaign has not accepted a single contribution from a corporate bank. You're refusing to answer very direct questions.